There are good and bad outfits, and there are outfits idols may regret wearing them. It could be that the outfit was too extravagant. It can also have symbols or logos that shouldn't be there. Or maybe, even the fabrics are not resistant enough. There are so many ways in which an outfit can become embarrassing, and here I will show you the list. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. You can also tell me down below what other videos you'd like to see in the future. The first case in which outfits can be a bit mortifying is when accidents happen. These accidents are not always preventable, and although it may bring a bit of a laugh sometimes, for the idol, it certainly is not their best day. For boy groups, what happens more frequently is their pants ripping. This could be on a variety show, and then it is not much of a problem. But when it happens on a stage, it is an uncomfortable situation for the idol. With such energetic choreographies, there is no wonder that this has happened more than a couple of times. And for the girls, one of the most difficult situations they have to deal with on a stage is their shirts or skirts going up a bit too much. However, something going up can't be the only problem. There are times when clothing goes down and it can be just as embarrassing. The bra, it just doesn't cooperate. Or pieces of cloth just fall down. Or the worst of all, the whole skirt just falls. These all are very embarrassing outfit accidents. One last outfit I have to add to this list are the big and extravagant coats that can hinder the movement. I'm actually surprised not as many idols have fallen when using them, but there is still a few examples. And now that we're talking about extravagant clothing, there are many instances where the eye-catching colors and materials are taken to the extreme. We all have seen the compilations of the worst outfits worn by different groups. However, few idols have talked about how embarrassing they have been while wearing them. Recently, Solar of Mamamoo said that she felt embarrassed while using a yellow outfit during her solo promotions. She stated that it was burdensome, and when she was asked why she was wearing those clothes, she just said that she had a schedule to follow. But this is not compared to the other artists that have expressed embarrassment over their outfits. NCT 127 said in an interview that the fire truck promotion period was a difficult time for them because of their outfits. Mark said that it actually made him feel insecure with how over the top they were. Every day was a test for them, not only when performing, but afterwards, when they will still feel embarrassed. And all of this makes us wonder why idols do not say anything when they don't like the outfits, and how many of these cases actually exist. How many times the idols had to put a brave face and wear something they were uncomfortable with. When it comes to girl groups, we usually think of the short and fitted dresses, and I have already talked about this topic in other videos. What we don't consider is that the outfits do not need to expose the skin to make the performer uncomfortable. The bright colors and over-the-top fabrics can also make the idol insecure. At the end of the day, the concept may demand for some weird outfits, and the idols feel obliged to follow it. Also, not every idol is confident enough to talk directly to their team, company, or stylist. I would say not many times idols can put their opinions and artistic view into the songs they perform. And this happens to both big and small groups. No matter the fame, they have to follow what their company says for the most part. Then again, maybe the company and the stylist should also think of something that does not make the idol look ridiculous. Although we have to mention that sometimes are the idols themselves wearing something that makes them look very funny, just like Dara and her failed airport outfit. That hat is now iconic. But aside from this kind of examples, there are many others where we can't help but think of the stylist and the company as the main culprits of the terrible fashion. For example, in the case of Brave Girls, they have been recently singled out for having outdated outfits. The color combination and patterns left the netizens baffled with how they looked. Some comments said, "Everyone, please look at this. The fact that someone who styled these outfits is a stylist." The person continued to say that even if the group fans were older, if they were to compete in Queendom with those kind of clothes, they wouldn't be able to pay attention to the song or performance. The only thing that will be noticeable will be their outfits. Some fans later claimed that the members' everyday outfits were good, and if the stylist can't do a good job, maybe the idols should style themselves. Another group that should also change the stylist, or maybe even decide what to wear themselves, is Hikey. The rookie group created some buzz during their promotions, but unfortunately, it was because netizens said their outfits make them look like aerobic instructors. However, we have to take into account that the group's song concept was being athletic girls. Then again, maybe they took it a bit too literal, and a bit more accessories or different kind of athletic clothes could have made them look better. The next case has to do not so much with the clothes, but what we can see on them. Sometimes it is words or phrases in English that all people involved, both the stylists and idols, didn't understand, and others, it is symbols that should make the companies embarrassed for using them. To some extent, it is understandable that in a country that does not speak English as a first language, there will be some hilarious situations. There are way many examples. You can see a compilation right now. Nevertheless, what the companies and stylists should really pay more attention to are the symbols or phrases that can allude to sensible topics. For instance, there have been many idols that have used outfits with Nazi symbols, or that it alludes to this time period. Recently, there was Purple Kiss Go-On and also Apex uniforms. But there have been many others in the past, and it not only is about Nazi. There have been also other controversies involving idols using clothes that allude to other sensible topics. So, it is not only about cultural appropriation, as I have already talked before in other videos. There are many other things that stylists and companies need to pay more attention to, and also idols. With the expansion of K-pop to a global phenomenon, they need to start considering other countries and cultures as well. I have to say that, for the most part, all of these situations are quite funny. I'm sure that I'm missing more embarrassing outfits, but you can always tell me about it on the comment section down below. Hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.